the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We're in the great state of Texas, the home of the Mavericks, the American Airlines Center in Dallas. And, of course, Kyle Lowry. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Chris Middleton. Adams is out there with Bagley. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Adams. Outside Westbrook. Off target from outside. And for Detroit, a lot of changes, Greg, in their front office this past offseason.
A new GM and Dwayne Casey brought in to coach. Could see a drastic shift in style and approach for the Pistons moving forward.
And that one's good, Barton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Smart. Back to Russell. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. And no good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
Now George, after Westbrook's missed 3. George finds Whiteside. And Adams sends it back. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barton passes to Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Middleton.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Up top, Barton, guarded by Smart. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season. Pass to Markkanen. .114 left here in the first quarter. Outside for George. Over Middleton. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points for him in that last game again.
Well, his rebounding stood out too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
Westbrook with it. He's guarded by Russell. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside. 3-pointer, Barton. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. And George kicks to Markkanen. A miss that time would have put him up. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Westbrook with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And there's the horn. The leader leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Stephen A.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just...
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with Bagley. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter, but they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
The kick out to Barton. Middleton against George. Bagley with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bagley's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, George. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Martin from outside. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. Outside, Russell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside, George. Smart, wide open. He fires. Another three for Dallas.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Russell against Westbrook. Over Russell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Bucket is good. George has got the lead back up to 4 now for Dallas.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
And Middleton kicks to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Dallas. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Outside, Smart. Whiteside finds Russell. There's the 3. Good on the triple. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And here's George. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against...
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. And Kenny, what are your... Thanks for joining us.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Whiteside is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Russell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Smart in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Whoa, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back to the basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes. He's
just a guard in a big man's body.
Now here's Smart after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Markkanen inside the line. And finally they hit one. Markkanen's got his second basket.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it down to Middleton. Barton surveying the floor. Clock at 6. The second chance effort. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Westbrook.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Poked away. Stolen by Smart. Here's Russell. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Westbrook kicks to Barton. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Barton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Russell passes to Smart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Barton in the corner. The shot. Again, the Pistons score.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
That one drops for him.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Barton kicks to Bagley. Back to Barton. Adams against Whiteside. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Over Russell. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. Pistons trailed by 5. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Left side, George. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Markkanen passes to Russell. A floater, and the shot goes in. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
Russell against Westbrook. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks to Barton. From outside the arc. Offline.
smothering defense by Smart. He's about as good as it gets on that end of the floor.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dallas leading by 6. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Russell Westbrook. Chris Middleton is out there with Bagley. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And Adams kicks to Barton. Westbrook against Russell. The shot's good from Westbrook. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Left side, George. And the pass to Markkanen. Back to Russell. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Whiteside. Over Middleton. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Down low, here's Whiteside.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Martin in the corner, beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Smart kicks to Russell. Back to Smart. Shoots over Barton. Smart misses.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Barton passes to Bagley. Makes it off the glass.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And the Mavericks call time here. Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there. Guys.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Pass to Westbrook and stolen by Russell. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Feeds to Smart. Comes up empty down low. Pistons trailed by 7. Martin with it. He's picked up by Russell. Adams' shot is good.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
Back to Smart. Kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. Whiteside trying to break free. George, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Middleton dishes to Barton. Bagley the pass to Westbrook. It's Barton on the wing. And that one goes long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the inside.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bagley. Outside Westbrook. Tries again. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
And that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adams finds Westbrook. Martin in the corner. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber,
in my jokes.